Good morning, everyone. It is Monday morning. Eric here with a video update for you as we have a transitional day ahead of us today after a very July-like Sunday with a high of 87 degrees. Today is going to be a lot cooler, and tonight's going to be a lot cooler than the last couple of nights. May even have to close the windows tonight. It's going to be just that cool. Let's start out this morning by taking a look at the surface map across the region. It is quiet out there this morning. We have a cold front lurking to our west, and this is the front that is going to usher in the more seasonable air today, even a little bit below average for those afternoon temperatures today. Now, the radar's nice and quiet. It's going to stay that way for this afternoon. Pretty easy to see where this front is today. When you bring up the dew points, it's still a little bit muggy this morning with dew points elevated up into the mid-50s, but this front is chugging east, and those lower dew points are going to head our way later on today. So I think we're dry today. Temperatures, again, I'm going to show you a model in just a second, but temperatures will glide backwards some this afternoon. In the meantime, big national weather story today, a high risk of severe weather. Texas Panhandle into parts of Oklahoma, high risks in this kind of purple color are very rare, and we're expecting a significant outbreak of supercell thunderstorms and tornadoes today, perhaps even some high-end tornadoes on the EF4 to EF5 range. We actually haven't had an EF5 tornado in the United States in several years. Today could be a day that produces that sort of activity. Thankfully, nothing like that back here at home. I wanted to talk a little bit about temperatures today because while it is fairly mild to start, we're in the lower and middle 60s. Temperatures will only rise a few degrees today. We'll probably reach our high by early afternoon around 67, 68 or so. And then notice what happens is a lot of people get off the school bus and get home from work later on today. It's going to be cooling off pretty quickly from north to south. So as early as 4 o'clock up in Trumbull and Mercer County, it'll be slipping down into the 50s. For the rest of us, if you have golf league or softball or baseball this evening, or if you're just mowing the grass, maybe after dinner, say 7 o'clock, it's going to feel a lot different than this morning. It's going to be down into the 50s in most of our TV viewing area by 6:30, 7 o'clock this evening, setting the stage for a chilly night tonight. We'll get well down into the 40s overnight tonight. It's going to be a pretty quiet week weather-wise. Dry forecast for tomorrow, a good deal of sunshine. As we skip ahead to Wednesday, warm front heads our way. Maybe there's a stray shower this day. This is Wednesday. Don't think it's much. Actually, I think the wettest day of the week is likely to be Thursday, and even that doesn't look all that wet. But with a weak front laying in across the area, yeah, a couple of showers, maybe a thunderstorm or two. There's going to be a possibility for Thursday. I think by Friday, that system is out of our hair, and a lot of Friday will be dry, and that'll start the next warming trend as we head into Friday and the upcoming holiday weekend. Of course, it's Memorial Day weekend coming up, and some of these numbers could be a little bit too conservative through here. We could have some days kind of like yesterday, Friday, maybe even as early as Thursday, but the end of the week into the holiday weekend, a day like yesterday where we reached 87 is going to be a possibility. It's going to be a pretty toasty holiday weekend for us across the valley. All right, I'll see you this evening on 21 News at 6 and 11. Make sure you're following me on all the social media platforms, including Twitter. I'm Eric WFMJ on Twitter and on Instagram. Have yourself a great Monday, everyone.